Hi, this is Matt Getter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Friday, March 27th, 2026. The address we're inspecting today is 325 East Arlington Street, Gladstone, Oregon. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the side yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the Rigid Sea Snake. This is one of the best sewer cameras in the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, as we noted, some age sewer pipes made of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backed up before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspection must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in a 4-inch ABS plastic drain pipe. We are running some water to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. As we start a little bit marginally pitched, what we're hoping is we'll take this corner and away we go. And it looks like maybe the apartment ties in right here. So kind of a lot going on right on this first corner. So we're transitioning from the house outside. We're taking a corner, which always kind of slows things down. Then we have the apartment tying in. And so pitch is a little bit marginal to start. And then we get going back downhill again. So probably about 2 feet where it's just a little bit flat. It doesn't appear to be causing any issues. It would be wise to have a sewer scope every 2 or 3 years, just keeping an eye on things. You know, it's not causing any issues right now, but if conditions ever worsened, which sometimes they can in the northwest, then some repairs could be required. And then we're going to go a little flat again, unfortunately. So at the 10-foot mark, camera head goes underwater, a little bit flat, so not draining real strongly through here. You see lots of debris. And then we come out of it. So probably about a 6-foot belly there. Unfortunately, it's under the driveway too. So we get going back downhill like we want. This is kind of what we want to see the entire time. And then we have a sag in the line. 10 feet we go underwater. Completely submerged, lots of debris you can see. And then we come out of it around 17. So somewhere between 6 and a 7-foot water belly. And then we come out.
Is that ABS?
Uh-huh. Let's see, even though we're out of it, it's still not that strong of a pitch, but it's slower, but it looks like it's still through these areas, it still is draining downhill. And it looks like we're going to lose it again there. So we kind of lose that pitch again. 37 feet, and then come out. So just a couple of feet sag there. And we're going to lose it again at 46. So again, just not a real strong pitch start to finish from the clean out on. And again, lots of debris in this one, unfortunately. So 45, 46 we go underwater. This one is real thick here, so 46. Yeah, this one was in process of having some issues. When we come out of it, So about an 8-foot belly there. And then we get downhill again. Looks like we transition. Looks like we hit concrete piping there. And then we're going to drop into the public sewer at around 66 feet. So I'm going to turn off the water, drain everything out of the pipe, look at the pipe one more time in reverse. But looks like we have overall kind of marginal pitch. And then we have like a 6-foot belly where, you know, camera head is submerged, not draining real strongly. And then we kind of flirt back and forth with some flat piping and then some pitch. And then we get to the one that was further down, which is about 8 feet of standing water and a lot of sludge, lots of sludgy buildup. So at this point, I would recommend passing the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to make suggestions for repair, replacement, repitching. But again, we're going to run a test on it real quick just to see how the drain pipe reacts with the water off. Alright, we're going to start pulling the camera head back. There's still a little bit of residual water making its way through the line. But again, I think it would be wise to pass the video and the report on to a drain repair specialist to make suggestions for repair or replacement. At about 61 feet, we hit around the roadway, and then we transition into concrete the rest of the way. But this is all up the driveway. This was the one that had definitely had the most amount of debris. Again, at 46, 47, we go underwater. And so it was about 8 feet with the water running, and we lost a couple of feet with the water off, but again, there's still a good amount of just residual standing water and the thickness of the debris and stuff. So And here's the first one. This was about 6 feet with the water running. And that one stayed kind of about the same.